Let me start with a simple question. Have you ever heard of a company called Cloudflare? No? Well, that's not surprising. And that's exactly the problem. Because even though you might not know Cloudflare, Cloudflare knows you. In fact, this one company quietly protects, secures, and accelerates nearly 20% of the entire global internet. That means every time you open a website, watch a video, order food, check your bank, or send a message, there's a high chance Cloudflare was involved, without you ever knowing it. And here's where it gets truly shocking. Cloudflare isn't some tiny tech startup. It sits behind companies like Amazon, IBM, Shopify, Sony, Uber, Canva, Discord, Fitbit, DoorDash, and millions more. If your internet is fast, Cloudflare is probably why. If a site doesn't crash during a traffic spike, Cloudflare saved it. If a cyber attack fails, Cloudflare blocked it. This is the invisible backbone of the modern world. A company so crucial, if it disappeared tomorrow, the internet would break. But here's the part no one talks about. If Cloudflare has that much control, if Cloudflare can decide what websites stay online and which ones don't, then who controls Cloudflare? Who gave a private company the power to decide what lives on the internet? And why does no one, literally no one, talk about it? Cloudflare started in 2009 with a simple mission: make the internet faster and safer. 3 founders, Matthew Prince, Michelle Zatlyn, and Lee Holloway, created a tool that could block bots, hackers, and spam. Nothing unusual. But then something strange happened. Governments, Fortune 500 companies, major banks, social platforms, gaming studios. Everyone came knocking. Suddenly, Cloudflare wasn't just blocking spam. It was protecting national elections, stopping billion-dollar cyber attacks, shielding hospitals, airports, and financial systems, all in complete silence. Today, Cloudflare handles over 50 million internet requests every second. It acts as a security force, traffic cop, bodyguard, and infrastructure backbone. All at once. It sits between you and the website you're using, which means every day, Cloudflare sees your IP address, what sites you visit, what pages you click, where you live, what devices you use. It doesn't read your personal data, but it processes everything around it. This is a level of visibility almost no other tech company has. Not Apple, not Amazon, not Google. And with that power, Cloudflare also has something even bigger: control. Because Cloudflare can make any website vanish instantly, not by hacking it, not by deleting it, but by simply turning off protection. Most websites can't survive even a few seconds without Cloudflare. They would be crushed under cyber attacks, traffic surges, or bot swarms. Which means Cloudflare can decide who gets to stay online and who gets erased. And this has already happened. Cloudflare has been at the center of massive global controversies, from extremist forums to political groups to whistleblower platforms to pirate sites to news publications to activist movements. Each time, Cloudflare has faced the same impossible question: should a private company have the power to control what exists on the internet? Because if Cloudflare removes protection, a site disappears. If Cloudflare keeps it, the site survives. In many ways, Cloudflare isn't just a tech company. It's the ultimate gatekeeper of the digital world. Now imagine, for a moment, what would happen if Cloudflare was hacked? If one day, the company that controls 20% of the internet goes offline. Banks would collapse. Airlines would be grounded. E-commerce would freeze. Payment systems would break. Social media would fail. Millions of websites would go dark. The world would experience a digital blackout the likes of which we've never seen. One company. One failure. global chaos, because it gets even more unsettling. Cloudflare works with governments, law enforcement, military agencies, national security departments, which means the line between internet company and global surveillance tool is sometimes shockingly thin. Cloudflare can't see your encrypted messages, but it can see where they're going, when they're sent, and what devices are involved. In the world of intelligence, that's often more than enough. To be fair, Cloudflare does not sell data, does not monitor user behavior, does not collaborate with surveillance programs, does not censor content without legal orders, and by most accounts, Cloudflare is one of the good companies. Their mission is clear: keep the internet safe, and so far, they've done it well. But the bigger question remains: should one company have this much power? Should we allow a private corporation to act as a digital shield, a censorship switch, and an internet backbone for the entire world? No matter how trustworthy Cloudflare is today, what about tomorrow? What about the next CEO? What about the next crisis? These are the questions no one is asking, because most people don't even know Cloudflare exists. So the next time you open your phone, load a website, or watch a video, remember this: a company you've probably never heard of is quietly running the internet behind the scenes. And whether that's a good thing or the beginning of something much bigger is a question the world still hasn't answered.